What's up, you beautiful people? It's your boy, the Vuvuzela. It is Champions League football this time. Not going to spoil it yet, although if you've probably seen the thumbnail, you know who we're playing. But I'll leave it for the actual video. Champions League football, 2 games coming at you. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you get notified to stay up to date with everything that's happening right here on the Vuvuzela channel. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Without further ado, let's run that intro. We're back for some Champions League action, and as you guessed it by the thumbnail and everything else, we're back in Portugal, baby. That is right. We're taking on Porto. Yes, indeedy. Taking on the former juggernaut that I have built. A lot of familiar faces still in the squad from when my days. Diaz, Duarte, Ruta, Vandermeer, Amir, Francisco Lure. I think I bought him, but I can't remember if I did. Domini is still there. Up front is a completely different thing, but Sagawa's still there. Almeida's still there. Escobar's still there. He's not registered for this match, though. That's interesting. Roy Pedro das Neves is still there. Anyone else we know? Raza still there. Hasn't developed as much as I'd hoped he would. Lisboa is still there, and Francisco Dazan is still there. He's having a relatively quiet season compared to when we bought him. Scored those like 11 goals in 10 games at one stage, and then kind of just fell off a little bit there. Fantastic little player still nonetheless. In terms of last games, we only had the one game after the Watford FA Cup win, and that was beating Norwich 4-0. In terms of the Premier League, we are now just 10 points behind Manchester United and 11 points behind Man City. But we do have, my maths is so off there, 9 points behind Man City rather, 8 points behind Manchester United, 2 games in hand over those 3 teams. Arsenal 1 point ahead of us in fourth. We are in fifth and third rather. We are currently in fourth thanks to goal difference over Chelsea, who we have a game in hand again. So if we win our 2 games in hand, we go just 2 points behind Man City and 1 point behind Manchester United. It's going to be a huge, huge title race today. I didn't think we would be in this, but it does mean we have to win our 2 games in hand to be in contention with Man City. In terms of those teams, we do play Man City in the second last game of the season. We've played Manchester United as much as we possibly could play them. The result in the Premier League wasn't ideal, where we lost 2-1 to them. But that Man City game is going to be looking more and more and more spicy as we get closer to it. Today, though, 2 games coming to you, both coming against Porto in the Champions League round of 16. Of course, Porto. Did they go through the knockout phases? They did go through the knockout phases. They beat Olympiacos 3-2 on aggregate. So, not the best Porto team in the world, but it is a return to the Stadio de Dragão for me as a manager to go back to my old hunting ground. This is the team that's going to start. Some great news that Vida is fit enough to play the game. Skov is also fit enough, but only 60 minutes. Dixon did pick up a minor knock in between there, but he is fit to play, but he's not 100% little heart thing there. The fatigue not looking too great. He's conditioning. So I'm going to go with Chingozi instead. Lamine Yamal and Hunt will continue up front. Hunt been on a little bit of a goal drought in recent terms. Hasn't really found his striking partner in the likes of Garaticos, Barroso, and Sacco, who have all filled in when they have. The rest of the team, pretty much what you used to, stock standard, with Equim, Beedling, Yaya, and Larkin at the back four. Ferreira continue as a centre mid on attack, with Amuda, Vida, Sam Hunt, and Lamine Yamal starting up front. Let's go to the Porto game. Right, so this is the team that's taking on Porto, or taking on Liverpool for Porto. Diaz in goal. Ruta is going to be playing Duarte in the centre. Vandermeer on the left. Amir. And they're going with Dazan up front. And Jackson. Another one from the youth development, I think he was. No, he wasn't. I lied. There was a different Jackson that we had. But anyway, this is the team that's taking on Porto. Big game. Let's get underway. Champions League feel. We never made it to the finals with Porto. We've never made it to the finals with Liverpool. This could be our opportunity in the step in the right direction. My return to the Estadio de Dragao. Lots of good memories right here at the stadium. And almost going to say we're going to have one that's not going to be a good memory when Dazan almost cut that inside beautifully. But Chingozi now has some space. Vida tried to pass through Jackson instead of around him. And he's given the ball away. Jose Eduardo, Ruta, Amir, Duarte. Vandermeer looking for Jackson. Goes over the top. Moreno's through. The keeper didn't rush out to get that. Left completely stranded. Jorge Moreno scores in front of the Liverpool fans. Keeper maybe should have come on. Maybe if we had that sweeper goalkeeper on roll instead of the goalkeeper on defender roll, he might have come out for that. He's not really good when it comes to being sweeper goalkeeper, and that shows you why. Can't take initiative, and Moreno scores an early goal for Porto. A very early goal, which maybe the warning signs were there. They've got a corner now. Jackson with the corner. Porto looks in. Ruta with his first goal of the season. An assist from Jackson. Gets Ruta 2-0 up against Porto, for Porto now. And we're crumbling, guys. We're absolutely crumbling. Maybe a shot of offside. The guy was right on the goalkeeper. Blocked his view. I don't know. Linesman doesn't say anything about it. I'm going to complain and say it was. I'm just going to encourage that. I was going to encourage the team. Vandermeer now with the throw to Dazan. This time cuts, bobbles in, and Francesco Lure scores. It's 3-0 before 20 minutes. Absolute shambolics happening here. The long throw used against us. Dazan beautifully crossed into the middle. Mistake from Eloquim. Allowed Lure to get through. Absolutely devastating. Just encourage the team a little bit. Get some happy smiley faces. Let them play a little bit better. And they do play a very narrow formation. You know what that means? They do play very, very narrow. We need to just, let's go fairly wide. Let's push the ball a bit more wide. And in terms of distribution, let's distribute to the flanks. Let's see if we can try and stretch this game out a little bit. Ferreira, Chingozi, Vida, Larkin, cuts inside, Lamine Yamal, and a good save from Diaz. Of course, if that had gone in, I would have claimed it as a tactical genius, even though the tactics haven't swapped yet. Amuda goes to the deep, and Diaz picks that up out of the sky. Very easily done in the end from Diaz. The tactics have now been switched. Can play a little bit more wider, get our guys a little bit down to the touchline, get some crosses in, or alternatively let Porto have another corner. And Duarte was lurking under this one. Couldn't get the header in. Elias looking for Lure. Vandermeer takes the shot, and it's 4-0. That's my cry for help. I can't do this, guys. This is torture. Absolute torture. 4-0 in the first half. We have looked absolutely pathetic. This diamond formation is absolutely killing us. That is just shocking. Going to yell at the players. We're going to do some swaps. Guys have not played well at all. Chingozi, one of them. 6:30. You know what? Dixon, come on. Alternatively, Lamine Yamal playing so bad. Garatikos, come on there. Just something. Just some sort of a Yaya playing so bad. The Fave come in there as well. Just have to do something. 3 subs at halftime is... Some might say panic stations. And some of you might be right. 4-0 down at halftime is not the ideal return to Stadio Dragao that I wanted for this Liverpool team. I mean, if we turn this around, it would be the comeback of the century. I don't even want to do the second game if they score now. Larkin will clear off the line. Vandermeer will have another opportunity. Ferreira pulls him down. If we can score 1 or 2 and then at least make it a little bit better for the second leg, just to try and help us, you know. Maybe we're just having a bad day and at the office. That was a lunge from Dixon. Very, very shocking. Amir now on the edge of the box takes a cracker. I mean, how do we let a DM score? Look at the space he had. Where was Ferreira? They're playing both quite attacking roles. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Who do we take off? What do we change? Like, Vida's tired and he's in danger of getting booked. We'll bring on Scob for a little bit. Amuda's also not playing great. Aloha come in there. Don't have any more swaps. We've done all 5. Do we just go for it and go attacking, or do we stick to what we know and fight and claw our way back to the game? Karatikos with a long throw. Poor long throw. Kind of been the summary of our game today. It's just been absolutely shocking. We beat Norwich 4-0 quite easily. And this team is just absolutely fallen apart. And no disrespect to Norwich and Porto. I mean, they're not on the same level. But we should be at least scoring a goal or two. And Hunt's just shot wide. We shouldn't be 5-0 down against this team. That is just crazy. I am in total shock right now of what is happening. We're lost. We're 5-0 down. We've got to score 5 goals at Anfield. We've got to score 5 goals at Anfield just to progress. I think that our Champions League dream is over for the season. We'll come back for that other game, guys. I don't know if I want to. But we will. Right, so we are back for the second leg. From the start, I'm going to go more wide. And I am going to distribute to the flanks and fullbacks. I'm distribute to the fullbacks. We're going to try and play it out short from the back. From the start. And I'm going to say for next match only. Just for this match. That's how it's going to rest. I don't know if you knew you could do that. Just click for next match only. And then the next match it goes back to where it was. The rest of the team is going to start as is. We've rested up the players. Hopefully we can score 5 goals. That's the play, at least. At least if we're going to go out, let's go out in a blaze of glory and score some goals. Of course, they're playing a slightly different squad. Rosas and Marcelo have come in for them. Domini also in there. The rest of the team pretty much the same. Like I said, we've got to score 5 goals at Anfield, and there's a kickoff highlight, which either means good things for us because of the early goal or bad things, and they're just going to add more frustration on this team. Ruta and Rosas playing a little bit at the back. Maybe we can try and exploit that they're not a familiar back two. I don't know if they are familiar back two. Rosas going all the way back to Diaz, putting on the pressure. Ruta trying to snuff out that mistake somewhere. They're just toying with us a little bit here at the back. Jose Eduardo now has some space. Dixon does well to pick that up. Yaya looking for options, goes to Beedling. Our turn to now play it through the back. And Muda goes to Eloquim. Beautiful overlap from Eloquim. Got a Muda to help with the cross. Launches it deep. Hunter's there. Hits the crossbar. We've scored 1. Is that a goal, though? I didn't see if the linesman lifted his flag. I wasn't looking at him. VAR is checking. VAR is awarding the goal. Hunt thought it was in. He grabbed the ball and ran straight back to the halfway mark. That's 1 in 1 minute. A good header from Hunt there. Diaz left in no man's land. Almost missed it by hitting the crossbar, but it counts. It counts. How close was he to offside? I know, he wasn't offside at all. Hunt was well onside there. You can see the yellow line miles ahead there. But it is 1-0. 4 more to go for Liverpool. Can we do the comeback of the century? That is the play. We're going more wide. We're trying to exploit that diamond formation that Porto have. And you know what? So far, we've scored a goal. It's not enough, though. It's definitely not enough. A second one here would get me believing a little bit more, though. Amuda. Hunt gets dispossessed, but it's fallen away to Lamine Yamal, who shots wide. Diaz with an amazing save there. Fingertip save. Resulting corner now. Eloquim is lurking at that near post. It finds Eloquim's head just over the top. That's better from our team, though. This is how we should have played in the first leg. But obviously that didn't pan out the way we wanted to. Halftime approaching, only 1-0. I'm not feeling very confident at the moment with the squad. Can we shout encouragement now at halftime? I don't know. I'm going to say, what was that? Get your acts together. We need more goals, guys. We need to get more goals. We've only had 2 shots on target, 3 shots in the entire game. Porto have sort of set up shop and they're just shutting us out in this game. We need to do something or nothing, apparently, because it's coming 60 minutes in. We're going to do some swaps. Is there a goal here? Amuda finds Vida with some space. Back to Amuda. Cuts it deep short. And there you go. Jose Miguel Vida pulls another one back. It's 2-0. 3 more to go. Can it be done? That is the question. Vida with a beautiful little finish there. Diaz left helpless, completely helpless. Going to bring on those swaps like I said I'm going to do. Ferreira not playing great. We'll bring on Mooney to play in there. He's been often known to pop up with a goal or two. Lamine not playing great either. Barroso will be the likeliest one to come on here. We'll switch Hunt to the left. Just those 2 swaps for now. Just those 2 swaps for now. I don't really want to change too much. Larkin hasn't been playing great. We do have Porritt on the bench as well. But I really need another goal here. We really, really need the goal here right now. Beedling finds himself to Yaya, hits the crossbar. Hunt has the rebound ball, but Tubele is there to clear it out. It is going to be another long throw effort. We're not going to see it, though. But this is a much better Liverpool performance than that first leg. But that 5-0 deficit looking more and more unlikely that we're going to finish. Amuda now with the corner, looking for the back post. Yaya can't get the header in. Dixon gets the return ball. Tries to cut inside. Yaya recovers nicely. Eloquim hits the crossbar. That's the second time now we've hit the crossbar. We do have a corner. Eloquim lurking in the front post. We've got 2 players at the back post as well. And Beedling finding Eloquim to the back post. And another corner. Really need a goal here. It's unlikely we'll score 3 goals in 10 minutes, but another goal will really hamper the pressure on them. You can see the fans have even all left. They're not pitching up for this game. You know what? It's time to throw caution to the wind. I need to do something here. So, you know what, Dixon? You've run a good race. You can come off. We bring on Garatikos to play down the middle. Mooney can come as a centre mid. You guys switch to inside wingers on attack. I want you to play as a complete forward on attack. Just switch to support there. You know what? I know probably not the smartest move. No. We'll keep them as wingbacks. We'll keep them as wingbacks on attack. That's a much better move. And we just need to go forward. We just need to launch it into the box. Get as many men forward. Distribute over the top. Play the high defensive line. High attacking line. Let's just go for it. Don't play out of defense. Just go. Go. More direct. Hit the early crosses. Much higher tempo. Let's go. You know what? We go attacking. We need to do something. We're going to do it. We're going to throw caution to the wind. Play with 3 strikers. If something happens, yeah, it's not going to be likely. We've got 3 minutes to pull off a miracle. Not going to happen. We've given the throw-in away. Amuda picks it up back, though. Amuda with a long-range effort. That's going to be the end of it, I think. We were just not good enough in that first leg. Lost 5-0. We picked up 2 goals in this one. It wasn't enough. Porto hanged on for dear life in this game. We're out of the Champions League. we out of the Champions League. My treble dreams are finished. Even though I didn't really think we were going to win the treble this season, they are diminished. We do get some money, which is nice, though, considering our financial woes as well. They're minus 106 million. It's just ridiculous. Money. This club is just bleeding money at the moment. Well, that means I had other plans for when we're coming back. I feel like we'll probably come back towards Chelsea. We'll maybe do the Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Sutherland game. Maybe we get a cool FA Cup draw. We are playing either Blackburn or Chelsea. Probably won't show those games. I'm just so annoyed at everything. I don't know when we're coming back. You guys will see. Well, folks, not ideal. Out of the Champions League from my old former team. I built a monster. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of the core of that team was still the team that I had built up. And you know what? End of the day, it is what it is. We're out of the Champions League. We can focus on the league and the FA Cup. Hopefully bring in some money because you saw our financial situation. We're minus 106 million. No matter how many players we actually sold for huge amounts, we just can't seem to get out of that negative balance. But stay tuned for more action. If you guys haven't done so already, hit subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Give us a comment or two. Let me know what you think of that Champions League action that you saw. Let me have it. Roast me, because it's on me, man. That 5-0 loss, I don't even know how our team failed so miserably bad in that match. But let me know what you guys think. For now, though, your boy, the Vaslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.